The hospital would provide all the necessary medical support, and she would be compensated well, not just for the surrogacy, but for the time and effort involved. Amaka had her doubts, but they were quieted by the fact that this was her only chance to improve her life. The financial package was more than she could have ever dreamed of. S0LD had promised to cover all her medical expenses, as well as provide Amaka with a monthly stipend for her living expenses. And at the end of it all, there would be a substantial sum waiting for her. Soon after the agreement was made, the process began. S0LD arranged for Amaka to undergo a series of medical tests and consultations. The clinic that would oversee the procedure was state-of-the-art, its walls lined with the latest equipment. Amaka couldn't help but feel a sense of awe when she first walked into the sterile, bright halls of the facility. She had never seen anything like it before. It felt worlds apart from the small, humble hospital where she had worked for the past few years. The day of the procedure arrived sooner than Amaka expected. She was escorted to a private room where the medical staff prepared her for the process. She was given a mild sedative to help her relax, though a part of her still felt the weight of what she was about to go through. But she pushed her worries aside. This was what she had agreed to, and she had to move forward. The procedure itself was brief. Amaka couldn't help but feel a bit out of place, lying on the hospital bed, her body hooked up to various machines while a team of doctors worked efficiently. They retrieved the sperm from S0LD and fertilized one of her eggs. Then, a few days later, they implanted the embryo into her uterus. When the procedure was complete, Amaka felt an overwhelming sense of exhaustion. She was told to rest and allowed to return to her apartment with a strict schedule of follow-up appointments. Over the next few weeks, she had to visit the clinic regularly to ensure everything was progressing smoothly. The anticipation of whether or not the procedure had worked weighed heavily on her. She was both excited and nervous about the possibility of carrying the S0LD's child. As the weeks turned into a month, Amaka began to feel the signs that her body was changing. The first doctor's visit confirmed what she had hoped for: she was pregnant. The embryo had successfully implanted, and the pregnancy was progressing as expected. Over the next few months, Amaka continued her work at the hospital, though her physical condition sometimes made it challenging.